right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. And a lot of you guys have Doctor Strange looking like this. You have him in this uniform, you have it at Mythic, and you have the options for him on lock. Some of you even might have all of the associated uniforms for him at Mythic because you just have that much love for him, or you just needed the stats for him so badly to make sure everything is capped out. So because of that, a lot of you guys may be having second thoughts in regards to buying this uniform because you may be under the assumption that, sure, this uniform, once you buy it and you get it to Mythic, that's when it's going to really eclipse this version of Doctor Strange. And because you're short on gold or black antimatter or whatever the case may be, you are thinking, I'm going to skip over this uniform and I'm just going to rock with this for now. This video is to basically give you guys a comparison between the mythic version of the Infinity War uniform with good substats. Like, I'll show you guys. Let me just equip this and I'll show you what my Doctor Strange's stats look like. You can see for yourself. Max dodge, max crit rate, max crit damage, max ignore dodge, max reduce cooldown duration. We don't have max attack speed, but why would we need it when you can see for yourself right here we get 20% all speed for 7 seconds, and this thing only has an 8-second cooldown. So pretty much maxed out everything on Doctor Strange in this uniform. Okay, so I put this on and you'll take a look at my substats. Okay, substats drop off, we lose a good amount of dodge, a very good amount of dodge, and we lose a bunch of crit damage as well. Additionally, the uniform, you can see right over here, basic info. You go down to 15% from 25%. So in a sane person's mind, they're thinking losing all those substats and losing 10% all attack here, you should be seeing less damage at normal until you get this thing to Mythic and get all the substats back, correct? You be the judge. We're going into World Boss. We're going to do a comparison just for you guys. So if you want to buy the uniform and you feel like, yeah, I don't want to upgrade it, you can see what you have to look forward to day one, the very moment you pick up the uniform for Doctor Strange. Let me say this though. Black Friday is only a couple months away. We are guaranteed to get a 50% off for pretty much all the uniforms in the game. And as good as Steven is right now, he's going to be just as good a month or two from now, right? Very, very rare do they ever go back after launching a uniform and people purchase it and nerf it. Usually they nerf stuff from the APK to the live server. So what we have right now is presumably what we're going to have for Doctor Strange forever on this uniform and this one too, right? So just keep in mind that you could easily wait a couple months and get this thing for a slightly greater discount. And times are rough and tough all over, and they're not giving us many ways or any new ways really to earn crystals in the game. They're making it seem like we're begging them for free stuff when all we're saying is give us more ways to earn, right? It's crazy, man. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you guys two different runs here against Cull Obsidian and Ebony Maw, because these are two primary hotspots for Doctor Strange users. Generally, you go in and you just crush this fool by keeping him completely CC'd because he's really, really aggravating. He just constantly iframes and interrupts your skills, and Doctor Strange just gives you the ability to bypass all of that. Same goes for this insane loser. Insane loser. Anyways, let me actually go up to like a stage 70. And I was testing out Dormammu, so that's why we have Dormammu here. And by the way, my Dormammu, he melts to 50 and he can pretty much do it without strikers as well. I don't think I'm going to put that in my first video of Dormammu that I'm posting. I don't know if that's going to come before or after this, but it's whatever. Multiple videos coming today. If you're not getting notified, join the Discord. I keep saying it because YouTube doesn't always send the notifications. Okay, so let's just boom, 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 drop that out. We're going in with no strikers and let's crush this thing. All right, so essentially what we're doing here is just flying through the skills with Doctor Strange. The rotation, the way how you play Steven doesn't change. He's just as much of a demon in this uniform as he was in the last one. Well, he's even more so of a demon, to be honest with you. You know what would have been really cool? If they had given him super armor so he could never be guard broken by the Blade Twister. Imagine. Just imagine. All right. We just pop that tier 3. Or imagine if they made it so that the tier 3 images of icon came out faster. Just imagine that. I know some people don't like when I use the tier 3 before I use the 5th skill before the tier 3. I just calculate the percent in my head, and if it's like 20% or more from the tier 3, I'll use the 5th skill just to get there faster. I don't think it affects the overall DPS that much. Alright, so we do that. Like, this is a state 70, no strikers. This man is just nutty, boys. Actually just nutty. Watch out for the blade twister. I use the 5th skill there for a couple of different reasons. One is also to avoid the blade twister, because that gives me a guaranteed iframe. Like, I feel like the time I would have saved by not using the tier 3 would have just been wasted by getting sneered. So these are things I have to consider. Nice. Alright, so we do that. We come right up to the tier 3. And this is pretty consistent. I did this a couple times before recording this video, and it's pretty much always the same. It comes down to about 2 minutes. Like, it comes down to either like 158 or 258. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of like time, like it's crazy. It's actually crazy, man. So let's actually jump back in here with the uniform, with maxed out substats on pretty much everything you need for Doctor Strange. Keep in mind, we did that in 2 minutes and 2 seconds, okay? All right, let's see if we can get close to 2 minutes or beat it even. We have max substats and a mythic uniform. Let's get it. That could have been really, really bad. Okay, we're getting some nice damage right now. Let's keep him in the center. Nice. We got the tier 3 off. Gotta watch out for the blade twister, but we're good. Tier 3 is up. We should be getting some nice damage momentarily. Got another tier 3 ready. Going with the 5th, into the 4, to the 3, the 2, 4, the 3, the 2, the 4, the 3, the 2. That was kind of a waste. Yep, that was definitely a waste. But I thought the, time freeze trap thing was gonna spawn. But that was actually my own time freeze. Alright, let's see if we can ramp up the damage right here. Let's go tier 3. Okay, good. That was really good timing on that, because okay. Nice. Have the blade twisters coming in. I have to be a little bit more focused with this Doctor Strange, because the blade twisters can get you just because of the 4th skill windup if you're not really fast on building the tier 3. But you can see we are definitely behind. Alright, we are behind, and this is not just like a fluke of this happening, right? Some of you guys will be like, you're just misplaying. No, this happened multiple times before I started recording, and it's happening now. It's just consistently worse in terms of DPS. So we are gonna come about like 30 seconds or so behind. Now keep in mind, that is 30 seconds or so behind a uniform that's at normal. Keep in mind, to get Doctor Strange's uniform, the mythic takes a lot of black antimatter and a lot of gold. Okay? So that's something you need to consider. If you didn't have a uniform for Doctor Strange before, it's an easy decision. You pick up the spacesuit and you golden. You already better than the people who have this uniform at Mythic. Okay? Let me do another run to show you guys that even against another boss, it's the same result. Okay? Alright, so we going in against this loser right here, Ebony Maw. Let's just keep this guy completely CC'd and just make his life a living hell. Why? Because we can. And now that we don't have to worry about, hold on, 20% on the tier 3 there, that's perfect. Now we don't have to worry about a Blade Twister. Imagine if they had switched up the modifiers and make it so that the Blade Twister could actually spawn on this stage as well. So like you'll be ducking from an iframe attack from this loser, and then the Blade Twister just spawns on you, bro. Like it'll be much more aggravating to fight this guy with the Blade Twister as one of the modifiers. I think they might do that for like a super world boss ultimate difficulty. Let's see if we can keep this guy. Yo, I'll join if I can. Just nice. By the way, I hope nobody takes this as a, oh, this uniform for Doctor Strange is trash, because if that's what you're thinking, then you're obviously insane, right? Even more so than me, right? Because this is not a trash uniform by any means. Well, uniform might not be that good until you get into tier 3, but this performance that you're seeing is top tier. It's still one of the best in the game. Like very few characters can do any of this, right? But I'm just going to show you that the normal spacesuit is going to eclipse that even after they've nerfed it from what it was on the APK, right? And they just did that so that it's an easier sell for them when they buff it and re-add the chain hit or add something similar, right, in the future for his next uniform for his movie. So yeah, let's go in with the spacesuit so you can see the difference. All right, let's see what the damage looks like compared to the last suit. I'm expecting to be at least 30 seconds faster. Let's roll. Let's keep this guy right in the center. Tier 3 is ready. Pop that. Pop the 5th. Go right back to work. You can see the bars move way faster. Tier 3 will fill up way faster. Way more going on. You see the damage, it's nutty. It's actually insane. So anybody who said, oh, you're playing favorites, just look at how fast, like I shouldn't have did that. I should have used the tier 3 and dead, but whatever. He's dead now anyways. Like under a minute, he's dead. Like he's actually dead. Like this was not even that good of a run. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go back and forth from playing the old uniform to the new one, you're going to take a little bit of time to adjust to the fact that you can cancel the forward scale a little bit faster. And believe it or not, that fraction of a second, it actually helps speed up your rotation and give you some more damage, right? So this could have been a much faster run. You could have probably cut this down to like 45 seconds. Like that's mental. Like nobody could tell me like, yes, they nerfed it. Yes, that's facts. We cannot argue that. There's no disputing that he was more powerful with the chain hit and the additional 20% more damage that was on this thing initially. And I believe there was also some more damage on this third skill, maybe like 30% or whatever, right? So they definitely nerfed him a little bit, right? But it's still a fact. There's no debating it that this is a better upgrade than this, even at Mythic, right? Visually and in terms of like, I guess, ease of use, because you can cancel the skills so fluidly now, and it's impossible to do less damage with this one. I've done multiple runs on the APK and now on the test server, and never, ever, 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 ever once did I get less damage out of this uniform than this one. I did it with the build that they gave me on the APK, which you can say that's trash, fine. And I did it with my own build with perfect substats on my Doctor Strange, all right? You could say my gameplay is not perfect, but we have perfect substats. You would think that would make up for less than optimal gameplay, no? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys, if you don't want to, That's completely up to you. But if you purchase the uniform, try it out for yourself. See how it works out. If you somehow get less damage on this one than you did on this, then I guess I was wrong and you never have to listen to me again. But I'm not your parent. Do whatever you want. Overall, Doctor Strange is getting a major upgrade. I might take him into some PvP just for shits and giggles to reflect some damage back into people's faces with the the new uniform. See if we can get Silver Surfer to kill himself for just one shot. We'll see, because the damage on this thing is nutty. But we could probably kill herself instantly because we can get all the skills to go off at the same time, and then it's just instant death for either me or Silver Surfer. Catch you guys in the next one though. Let me know what your thoughts are on this thing, if you picked it up, and if you didn't, are you gonna pick it up or are you gonna wait until Black Friday? All these are things that you need to consider. I'm gone. Peace.